MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the Texas Rangers. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
Howie Kendrick heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Good afternoon for the Dodgers. Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
And we are underway this afternoon from Arlington as the first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 1-0.
Hamels has his sign. Here it is on 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Chu on the run. 1 out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching Adrian Gonzalez. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
In now, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And with that, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Jansen's known for being a bit of a pitcher's umpire. Not that he has a huge zone or anything, but I think he tends to reward guys for placing pitches in good locations.
1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you've got a few options here.
Tapped out in front of home. Jimenez scoops it up. Throw to fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. So a spotless top of the first for Cole Hamels. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters. Delino DeShields comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Delino DeShields.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out. Time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you could probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
Striding into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And he lays off for ball one.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Corey Seager may not have your prototypical shortstop body, but he's proved he can handle the position. Standing at 6'4", a lot of people have felt like he might be too big. But he's proven everybody wrong and done a great job up to this point.
Here comes the first pitch. Prince Fielder is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
On the ground up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Justin Turner will lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next.
Turner.
In there at the knees, strike one. Drilled on the ground is short. Andres fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 66.
Yasiel Puig steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Hamels into the windup. 0-2 on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw on to fielder for out number 2.
Batting sixth, designated hitter
Andre Ethier will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
One-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full. 3-2.
Well, that's a guy up there pretty clearly gearing up for the fastball there, and he didn't get it. That's a good pitch to throw on a 3-1 count to keep a guy honest.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 9.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Hit hard to short. Underhanded flip. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Adrian Beltre strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Adrian Beltre.
First offering on its way. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Grounded back up the middle. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 5th, designated hitter.
Mitch Moreland settles into the box for his first chance. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him 1 above the letters.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Bounce towards the second baseman. A bare-handed pickup. He's out.
Wow, made it look easy. And, you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Josh Hamilton, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Hamilton here, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. We'll get another look at Carl Crawford leading off when we return. We'll move to the third with no score. A nice day for baseball here in Texas as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, the home of the Rangers. And here is Carl Crawford now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Carl Crawford.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that may have been a borderline call right there, but you know what? He's going to get those calls sometimes. He's a big-name pitcher out there, and that can certainly play into your favor.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Hamels is ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Grounded to third, fielded by Beltre. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, center fielder,
Jock Peterson stands in for the first time. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, this is what folks mean when they're talking about finishing off a hitter. They decide to come right with the fastball here, 0-2, just runs right by him.
Here's Howie Kendrick. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, a diving stop by Prince. It's in time.
Oh, what a play.
Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out for the Rangers. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Harris, Steve Lyons with you in the booth. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
batting eighth, second baseman,
Rougned Odor digs in here for his first appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope,
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting ninth, catcher
Chris Jimenez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. To short, hit hard. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Corey Seager is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Hamels peers in. Here comes the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him.
Well, when you're making that throw across the diamond, you don't get a lot on it, get on top of it, it's going to sink. And I think he just tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an E5.
Here's Adrian now. He's running towards second. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for one. Back to first, and Adrian is hit into a double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Down the third baseline. Beltre's there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. It remains 0-0. Delino DeShields will stand in to begin their half of the fourth with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
And that's a sequence that'd make any pitching coach proud. They kept it low on all 3 pitches in the at-bat. He just couldn't do anything right there.
Shin-Soo Choo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. I mean, they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Fielder.
Here's Prince Fielder, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig on the run. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Yasiel Puig heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone. then maybe your offense can go from there.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus. It's a base hit.
And when your guy hasn't given up any hits, there's definitely a pressure to at least get a run on the scoreboard, and that's a good first step there.
Now to the plate, Andre Ethier. He drew a walk his first time up. Hamels comes set. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes to Shields at the track, the wall, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run home run for Andre Ethier, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, it's just a little in, and not a terrible location, really. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some right there. That's a 2-run homer.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. DeShields is right there, one down. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder, Carl Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is DeShields. He gets there, and that's the second out. Jock Peterson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, the pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Up high. 2-1 now. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. Adrian Beltre comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Tap foul at home plate.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Speaking of Beltre, he's collected more hits in his career than any other player hailing from the Dominican Republic.
And he's also only the 4th player in Major League history to hit for the cycle 3 times. He really is a rare talent at the plate.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
To first, Gonzalez has got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Josh Hamilton comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Two and one. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting for it is Crawford. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Rangers set down in order. They're down 2-0. Howie Kendrick makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
In there, strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Adrian Gonzalez stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Andrews ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up 2-0. Elvis Andrews will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Kershaw into the windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to right field. Moving under it, Puig looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Changeup called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Puig looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Rangers crack the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
This is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. And the number 8 hitters taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
Standing in now, Chris Jimenez.
Chris Jimenez.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
One out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
All afternoon long, this is what we've seen. Guys have just dug their own hole up there by going after pitches that aren't strikes.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Delino DeShields steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Got him.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And another foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back to Arlington. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Justin Turner will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Yasiel Puig will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. The pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Andre Ethier will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to Mailou there. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Weak chopper up the line. Fielded cleanly. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. One pitch is a circle change. It hits the target. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. A ball hit hard to the left side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Prince Fielder steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
That evens it up 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Kershaw's ready. Here's the 3-1. 3-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
And now a swing and a miss by the young Prince, and Fielder's gone for the first out.
You know, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game, and they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
So the bases are empty with one away for Adrian Beltre. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
Here's a high pop-up. Kendrick is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Mitch Moreland come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Well, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Hot shot to third. Turner has it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. The dangerous Carl Crawford will get things started when we return. 8th inning coming up. LA's on top, 2-1. Jake Diekman will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jake Diekman.
And here is Carl Crawford now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Carl Crawford.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
He's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Simple throw over there.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he takes a cold strike 2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Here's Howie Kendrick. There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's not in time as Crawford takes second with ease.
And that's a big 90 feet in a 1-run game. He took a little bit of a chance, but that great speed makes it pay off.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
Here's the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Grounder down the line at third. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now, and the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it, but at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Corey Seager ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beaten. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach.
Here's Adrian now. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Andrus has it. Here's a flip to Odor covering, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 3-1. Leading off the inning, Josh Hamilton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Out in front of it, strike 1. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman,
Rougned Odor will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th. Nope.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Puig. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. It's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Justin Ruggiano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
number 25, Justin Ruggiano.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Here it comes on 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Arlington after this. Sam Dyson come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Robinson Chirinos is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 61, Robinson Chirinos.
Striding in to start the 9th, Justin Turner, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 66,
Yasiel Puig digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Push to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
How about it? Designated hitter.
That's just a highlight reel catch right there. If this one skips by him, you could be looking at some extra bases. So the pitcher's very excited about making that play.
At the plate is Andre Ethier as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 3.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor has it. Throw on to fielders in time, and with that, the side is retired. Dodgers leave one, and it's still 3-1. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Delino DeShields will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top three guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets fouled. Jansen's ready. Here's the 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tie and run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Prince Fielder will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
First pitch on its way to Prince. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that,
that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. You going to start the runner at first here?
Yeah, at the plate, you've got a guy that will ground into his share of double plays, so it's not a bad idea to get things in motion.
Skied into straightaway right. Puig is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Adrian Beltre makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Puig. Gone to tie it in the 9th. So it's a 2-run homer for Adrian Beltre. And with it, the Rangers have tied the score at 3.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog. He drives it over the wall.
Mitch Moreland will stand in now following the home run that tied the ball game. So now on the mound, it's suddenly back to square one.
Yeah, and I don't know quite how you do it. You've got to be able to regroup and start over. The good news is it wasn't a game winner. You're still tied. So there's still hope to get this to a 10th inning and let your guys see what they can do from here on out.
And the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Crawford moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Carl Crawford will start things out here in the 10th, and you have to figure this is not a position that he or anyone else on this team, for that matter, expected to find himself in.
Yeah, they had to figure they were home free, but just a dreadful job of sealing things up in the bottom of the 9th. And now they've got to find some way to put that inning behind them and go to work getting themselves at least a run here.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you've got to put that bottom of the 9th behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Kike Hernandez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Hernandez.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. One and one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, you know, you hear us talk ad nauseum about working the count and getting yourself in the fastball count. But we do it for a good reason. Here he does exactly that. He works at the 3-1. He's going to sit dead red here, and then he jumps all over it. And when you make good decisions at the plate, the game can actually become pretty simple sometimes. Oh, my gosh, did I just say that?
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. Corey Seager will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Called strike on the change, 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Still 2-2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Odor is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. Score remains tied at 3-3. Kike Hernandez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 14.
J.P. Howell will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning.
J.P. Howell.
Josh Hamilton stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Fielder, Josh Hamilton.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
And there's ball 1.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside there.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. In the air out to left. Crawford has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman,
Rougned Odor will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Hit back up the middle. Kendrick's got it. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Adrian Gonzalez comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Pitch on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. This is line to left. Hamilton is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still tied 3-3. Robinson Chirinos brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway.
Robinson Chirinos.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Center fielder.
With that base hit, he presents the go-ahead run down there at first base. And boy, he is fired up. Look at that emotion.
Stepping in now, Delino DeShields. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hernandez giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Maybe not exactly what he wanted, but that will get the winning run up to third now with 2 away. So at least you increase your options. A wild pitch will do it, a pass ball, a balk, and the old walk-off single will do it too.
Prince Fielder will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking pitch blocked by Grandal. And no advance. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. One and one. Here it comes. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And with the game on the line here, you got to make sure you're going after strikes.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Drives it to deep right field. Puig ranging back. Still going back. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. A two-run home run for Prince Fielder. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
Pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 5-3. So long from Arlington.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. A reminder that postgame buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain from the north side of Lincoln Square.